Hey there, everyone. This is Julie St. Cyr back with another round of Small Talk Wednesday for you. Joining me today is UC Riverside men's golf head coach, Rick Todd. You mentioned off camera that you're actually staying safe at home in Texas right now. Why is that?
Yeah, my father-in-law, he's 87. He was here by himself. So my wife and I drove from California to El Paso to be here for Easter. And lo and behold, we're still here. But it's been good. It's been good for him. He wasn't behaving. So Mama had to come see him and make sure he didn't go to Home Depot and Walmart every day.
The parent-child role reversal right now, huh?
Yes, very much so.
I was doing a little research for this interview, and I have to say your coolness factor went up a little bit for me because I discovered you have a Wikipedia page. Did you know that?
No, I didn't. Some of the kids mentioned it to me, but I've never really looked at it.
You started off playing in Canada, and then you went collegiately all the way to Texas to play at UTEP. What was that transition like, and what even came to the decision to leave Canada?
I always wanted to get a golf scholarship, and I was always told, oh, you're not good enough, which I like to hear those words when somebody says you're not good enough at something. So that kind of got me a little bit more motivated. Left Toronto, came down here on a recruiting trip, and actually never left until I moved out to California.
After college, you went into the professional ranks and played in that tour for over 10 years, and you played in 6 different continents, which is pretty cool. What was that experience like?
The travel itself, I went from Canada, then I ventured over to Asia, which was a great experience, and it was fun. And there was probably about 50 or 60 of us that traveled together, Canadians and Americans. So you were never on your own. You always had somebody to go eat dinner with. So it was a lot of fun.
What inspired you to go and do coaching?
I love helping the kids. I mean, I want to see the kids succeed after they leave me. So I had a couple of guys play the PGA Tour. When I was at UTEP, one guy's still playing, Roger Sloan. He had a great year last year. That's rewarding to me to see those guys on TV playing well. Get attached to some of them, they are like your children. I mean, you'd run through a brick wall for them, and I'm sure they'd run through a brick wall for you too. So,
despite getting out of the professional ranks over 20 years ago, back in 2018, by some little persuasion by your student athletes or your pseudo children, you ended up competing in the U.S. Senior Open qualifier. How did that even come about?
Funny you ask. We were in my office one day. There was probably 4 or 5 kids. They kept asking me why I didn't go play. So they said, hey, the Senior U.S. Open's coming up, and it's not far from here. Why don't you try? So I got on the computer and I looked it up, and sure enough, I said, well, I'll tell you what. I said, I'll play in it, but one of you guys has to carry my golf bag. So one kid popped up his hand, Brandon Sujimoto. He since graduated now, good player. He said, I'll caddy. I said, well, they called my bluff, so I filled out the application, sent my money in, and went to the U.S. Open, and it was good. I saw a lot of old friends I used to play with over in Asia and on the PGA Tour and in Canada, so it was kind of like a little reunion for me.
If COVID didn't happen and you did compete for the U.S. Senior Open again, would you bring your good luck charm caddy, Brandon Fujimoto, again to be your caddy?
He's a good caddy. Like at the first one, the year I made it, kind of a funny story. We were playing the 18th hole in the playoff. A foursome went ahead of us. So I thought, I think one guy made a birdie. So I figured if I made a birdie, I was going to continue. So lo and behold, I hit driver 3 wood up by the green, chip it up about 4 feet right below the hole. And I watched everybody else miss. And all through the day, Brandon had been lining up putts for me. I get down to line up the putt. I'm looking at it, and I turn my head to ask him what he thought. I thought it was a pretty straight putt. I was just getting a second opinion from him. And he's over on the other side of the green talking to the caddies. I said, Brandon, get your you-know-what over here. He said, what? I said, we've been lining them up together all day. Line this putt up. What do you think? He said, it's straight. I said, that's all I need to hear. I knocked it in, and that was good enough. Only 2 of us made birdie.
So what was it like with the role reversal of going from you coaching Brandon to now Brandon's kind of the caddy and being your coach a little bit?
I really didn't play that good that day. I just scored pretty good. I I made a couple of long putts, but we talked after about. I asked him, "Do you think I hit it very good?" He said, "No, you hit it not good at all." I said, "That's what I try to get through to you guys. When you do hit it bad, shoot a half decent score. Don't shoot 79." Yeah, I don't think he would have learned anything if I had shot 80. So it was good that I played good. And, like I said, you try to hammer it home. Anybody can play good when they're playing good golf. I want to see the guy, if he's hitting it mediocre to bad, what he shoots. Does he give up, or does he, get after it and start chipping and putting? And the best golfers have the shortest memories in the world. You can't,
Yeah.
whatever happened. You can't change it. That's in life. That's in anything, especially golf. There's nothing you can do about what just happened. So forget about it. You're wasting your energy, time. Think about what you want to do.
Definitely. That's all the time we have for today. I want to thank Coach Todd for joining me for a little Small Talk Wednesday.
Thank you, Julie.
Until next time, take care.